This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last year's national champions, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Valentine. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. Trying to find room. It's Hardy. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
A play action, looking to throw. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside who can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Carr. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he's brought down just short of a marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This quarterback on fire today. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
Bringing it out. It's Lacey. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback,
intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
0 running route, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Grab down the middle. It's Fleming. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will be a return. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
To throw, it's St. Clair. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds his man, it's Smith. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
A deep shot to the left side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Valentine. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Grab behind the line. It's Hardy. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. To the air, it's Carr. Fires it to the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
I thought the quarterback had a real shot at converting here and hitting this pass on the go route. But let's give the defense a lot of credit. Able to sit back, recognize the throw, and knock it away.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Trucks through the defender. It's a solid game to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Hardy. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Back to pass. It's St. Clair. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's found some room at the 45. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. They'll toss it to the right side.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Tackle, but first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Caught near the sticks. It's Thurman. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback. Recognizing the receiver is past the marker. And a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play. So we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. With the catch, it's Porter. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 10th play of the drive. Third down and short. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
Fourth down. He's throwing for him. Defense is coming after him. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play.
Cannot escape the pass rush there. Brought down for a short loss.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On third down, he drops to throw. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Well, this is a great catch. He does a nice job of getting his feet down to set up a fourth down and short situation. But, man, I just don't know why he didn't try to fight to get to that marker and pick up a first down.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Caught over the middle. It's Raymond. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. And the pass is incomplete. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The sure hands. It's Porter. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Nice grab. It's Fleming.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. Let's reel in. It's Hardy. Finds room at the 30. Past the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And now the first play of this drive, they're set up at the 37. Scanning the field, it's Carr. That's caught. It's Valentine. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handle. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
The offense will take their first hit out of the half. That's on strategy here. That completion makes it second and short. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. One more play before they head to the locker room. Timeout taken by the offense. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Ohio State offense back on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking for his big tight end. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Some hard running there through a tackle. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. There's the snap, quarterback setting up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Running back with the football. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware.
Nowhere to go. The ball not loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Oh, he's bringing it back at the 30 now. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now. Back to pass. It's Carr. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Tackle made after just a short gain. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Touchdown, Irish. Still no answer for this offense. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. Quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Powers through.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that previous play. And there's the handoff. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Testing the right side here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air.
Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Here's the second down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And we're able to get him down. Second down and goal upcoming. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing them down.
Getting closer, but now it's 3rd down. Can they punch it in from the 2? On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Valentine. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job of the coverage team. Offense is back on the field. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And they hand it off to the back. So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over the running back so far.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Nothing going with the running game on those 2 plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They were not going to catch him that time.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Ohio State, 14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
Grab down the middle. It's Thurman. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Grab near the sticks. It's Porter. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. Fights off a defender. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Caught over the middle. It's Porter. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
He's got it, looking for the end zone. Falls on it himself to avoid disaster.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking for some space. It's Young. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. To throw, it's Carr. The pocket breaking down. And the pass falls incomplete as the game comes to a close. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions.